is Derek from DHG Industries again. I am broadcasting live from my living room. Anyway, I'm going to be playing some more Assassin's Creed Odyssey on Nightmare Mode, and I found a new app on my phone that I'm going to play, and it doesn't demand that I constantly be on, so it'll be better than some of the other ones that I have gotten addicted to over the last couple of days. Trying to get as many bandits gotten rid of as I can before I start after the Cyclops, because I don't want to get swarmed.
Huh. I guess it was nothing.
Hello, how you doing? Cool. Yeah, I'm okay. I was doing really good this morning, and, the gardener guy said he wasn't gonna come because it was raining, so we had to reschedule for next week, so I told you that last night. So, I got up at my normal time, which is, 10, and then, had breakfast, breakfast for me, and, french fries and jumbo popcorn shrimp. And then went to CVS for my mom and discovered that there wasn't anything for her for pickup for her. It was the phone calls that she keeps getting are for like refills. And so I had the guy put all of her there was like 5 of them, so I put them all up for refill, and they should be ready tomorrow. So I'm gonna go out tomorrow to do that. I also have to, when I got into the car, there's a check engine light on. So I made an appointment with Firestone around the corner at noon tomorrow to get that checked out. I'm pretty sure it's just because even though I asked them when they did my oil change to top up the fluids, they didn't top up my coolant because it's at the minimum line. And so I'm pretty sure that's what's going on with the check engine light, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna go and get that checked out, and then sorry, I was taking a drink of water. And then I discovered that our food stamps don't get renewed until the 4th and the 7th, respectively. So I spent a little over $11 getting us some ice cream. Well, we hadn't had some in a week or two, so I figured, why not? Oh man, I got drawn into the fight with the Cyclops before.
What difference does it make?
Good. Oh, seems like Cat's going to bed already.
All of them! I swear, all of them! I have never heard so much
She said
fucking
night.
God talk from one man in all my days.
Let him go.
No one on this island is allowed to say that word!
Did he say Cyclops? Did he hurt your feelings?
I don't like it when people call me that! I didn't.
But you're so fat.
I took that house flip game off because it was just too much to do all the time.
You only have one eye.
And I felt compelled to like continue playing it,
Give it to me.
and stuff because some of the game mechanics make it so that it's timed
Give it to me!
and stuff like that.
You want it?
So I took that off. But I found this other one called Hooked. It's like a fishing game, and it doesn't have the same problem.
Go get it.
So when I just want something mindless to do, I can just play that. Because it's nightmare mode, I have to be more creative with how I do things than I would have in the past. Before, I would have just stood here and taken the beating and everything. Oh. I'm fighting like a group of bandits, including the boss. And unfortunately, it's like I was trying to clear the place out so I wouldn't have to take on all of these bandits plus the leader in nightmare mode. But then fucking you get anywhere near where he is on the map, even if you're not right there, and it takes you to a cinematic, and it automatically starts the fight. Yeah, unfortunately. So I'm using my bow and running around, like retreating and then going back and forth across the little map of the base to take out all the little minions, you know. That also helps me get my thing. Oh shit. They call it adrenaline. It allows you to do your special moves, including the healing thing that I have. The problem is that in order to use my bow while I'm moving, I have to lock onto a target. Which can be a problem sometimes. Because it limits how you can maneuver. Damn it. I'm hiding. Because I need to respond to Kat's message. She would come on and talk with us, but she's all gamed out. What's funny is I did so much exercise today because of my errands and then my walk in the morning that even with the ice cream, I'm not that far above my calories for the day. Yeah, as long as I don't eat anything else anyway. If I eat anything else, I'll be massively over. But right now I'm only 22 calories over. Yeah. Well, I walked almost 2,000 steps today. And then I kept with my routine, so I had the popcorn chicken, the diet soda, and the french fries for breakfast. Then I had the strawberry cheesecake, Ben and Jerry's. Yeah. And then I had bean and cheese burritos. And that's all I've had to eat today. But the Ben and Jerry's was like 1,040 calories. Because I had the entire pint. And there's like 4 servings per pint. Which a lot of people don't realize that. Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah. 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 Oh.
Still no trace. What are you being paid for? Go on.
No excuse. Eh. They're still looking for me. Leave now. There's only the Cyclops left. Cool. They call him the Cyclops because he's big and he's got one eye. He hates it. He kills anybody who even says anything that might hint at a one-eyed anything. That's why you were here having to save Barnabas, is because he was talking about a one-eyed creature.
We shouldn't delay here any further. Even rats like these
Yeah, I
have
know.
friends.
That's why I'm
Kefalonia.
explaining why I had to save Barnabas.
These Kefalonian bandits are no joke.
And because it's nightmare mode and everything levels with you, there's no way of like leveling up a level or two and then going back. So you have to do what I did, which is like, you know, either stealth kill everything, or stealth kill as much as you can, or run around and be goofy to try to get even the odds so that you're not getting swarmed. Oh, good.
I can't thank you enough.
Yeah,
After spending
it
most
wasn't
of my
itching to
life
have my
at
retainer
sea,
in this morning,
would
but
have
it
been
itched when I took it
absolutely
out.
Shameful to drown in a pot.
And I haven't worn it all day, but I'll put it back in before I go to bed.
I am Varnavas, captain of the Adrestia.
Well, Barnabas, I'm pleased to meet you. I'm Cassandra, Misthios by trade.
I've only got a slight overbite,
Oh, but you're much more than that, I'm sure.
but
What do you mean?
because
When
of the
they
grinding
forced
and
my
gritting,
head underwater,
I'm still fucking
I
with my
prayed to
teeth.
the gods, and when they pulled it out, there you were.
You called?
Ah,
What is that? Perhaps
you?
Alright. I gotta kill goats around here before I leave Kefalonia. Every time I say the name Kefalonia, I remember that frickin' I think it was Kanye West and Daft Punk. You know, he goes something something isotona something something Kefalonia. I like dance music. I'm just really freaking just die. As many as it takes to find the fucking eye. You stuffed in the cutscene. You stuff the frickin' eye into the butt of a goat as a way of taunting the bad guy, and it's a little side thing to go and get the thing again. But I think that goat's practically, yeah, that specific goat's practically invincible. Because flashing like that means it's supposed to kill it automatically, but it hasn't. Where'd it go? That's not it. That's not the goat I was shooting at, was it? I don't know. It died. It's the only goat I can see around besides the one way down there. That's probably a new goat. Really? I was aiming right at its head. It must have moved its head a little bit. I don't want to go down that road. You get jumped by bandits down that road. I like playing poker, but I don't like playing poker on consoles against AIs and NPCs and stuff, or on computers in general. Because, yeah, playing against other people's good. Because you can... Yeah. I just get... Because the computers can calculate and kind of cheat, you know? Okay. Look and see if I've gotten it back yet. Nope. If I had it back yet, it would appear right here in this little box. And I'd be able to... It would look slightly melted or cracked or broken or whatever. You can't sell it. It's literally just to, like, do a thing. There was, like, a challenge or a trophy for it the first time. Now I'm just doing it because I know you can do it. Really? I shot at the goat when it seemed to be idle and it missed. It was like, I don't normally hunt goats. You get more leather out of predators. Literally just trying to find this eye. Because it's random.
Clean and silent kill.
My eagle just helped me kill a... Oh, my eagle just helped me kill a goat. It came down and killed a goat. Yeah, I'm like, that's... Okay, why weren't you helping me earlier? I've killed like 6 goats. Got it. There we go. Obsidian my fragment. Yay! You don't actually get a quest, as far as I know. To get the eye back, you had like uh, a challenge or a trophy for it, but I don't think there's an in-game quest for it. At least not since the very first time I did it. Excuse me. I literally opened my mouth to breathe and out it came. I don't know. It's Tuesday. So he's not at game, because game's tomorrow. He might just not have gotten on or something tonight. Because when I got on, he wasn't on. Like I said, he might have not. He was talking about how he was trying to get on in another game. So I don't know, but I thought that was supposed to be on Mondays, if I remember what he told me correctly. So that he could do Mondays and Wednesdays and sometimes Sundays, because Sundays were only every other week or something like that. And I keep encouraging him to try to get out of the house, you know? So, other than that, I have no clue. Did I pick up anything else that No, just stuff I can sell then. Okay. It's over here. Wrong button.
How can I help you?
Okay, you get to sell it and it's worth a lot. And since he's dead, you know, they'll actually
May the blessings of Hermes go with
pay you for it. Yay. Okay, Barnabas. Talk.
We are ready when you are, Captain.
Wait! Wait for me, Cassandra. I'm all packed and everything.
You're coming, are you?
If you're going, I'm going.
What's fucked up is that, if you had taken her with
Kefalonia is
you
the only place you've ever known.
and
You'd
kept
leave
her
your
on your
home?
ship
I would if it meant staying with you.
as like, yes,
Can't go where I'm going. I
like
need to be
assistant
alone.
or something.
Who's going to keep you company?
I'll be fine.
She wouldn't have died later.
If I can't come,
She gets
then take
killed
Kara.
in Athens,
Kara,
My
by
pet
the
eagle.
cult.
She's my friend. Mater gave her to me. But
Because right now
she'll
you
be
don't
your
know about the
friend
cult,
now,
you don't know
and
about
it'll be like I'm there with you,
what's really
you know,
going on with
to remind
the
you
war
of
in
me.
Greece,
thanks, Phoebe.
and you think she'll be safe on Kefalonia. Well,
But you have to
she decides
promise we'll see
to
each
take it
other
under
again.
her own will, and
I
she
promise.
travels to
You
Athens
haven't seen the last of
because
him.
Marcos left
Stay out
Kefalonia
of
as well.
trouble until then.
I think
I
you
will.
also run into him
Don't
in
worry.
Athens or someplace else.
Okay, you can leave now.
And so she was being a street thief, gets caught, by one of the elite citizens in Athens, and instead of clapping her in irons or killing her or whatever, they decide to take her on as kind of like an errand girl. And then you find out, way later, even after after Phoebe gets killed, that the lady who took Phoebe on as her assistant, is the leader of the cult.
All right, come here.
She knew who Phoebe was, and she also sent Phoebe out in the chaos of Athens being under siege, knowing that Phoebe could end up being killed. In fact, the cultists, soldiers were the ones that ultimately ended up killing Phoebe.
Speaking of adventure, I have a task for you,
And
Phoebe.
An adventure?
but at the end of the at the end of the game, if you play all the right cards and everything, your friends, Barnabas and Herodotus and Socrates, they all pitch in and get Phoebe a real
I need a
grave
bit
with a
more
real
time on the
marker
island.
in Athens,
I'll be back when I'm ready.
I'll be waiting.
to honor the friendship that you had with her and the sacrifice that was made. I should have said yes. I hit the wrong thing. But she's the only, as far as I can remember, she's the only close friend of yours that
Prepare to
dies
cast
by the
off.
end of the game.
It's time to leave.
Good.
And it's just because she's a child who
Time to
was used as a pawn. And it's sad. It's just like the decision with it just happens, it's life back then. It's just like the decision to walk away and let the priest and his soldiers kill the family that had the plague.
I got a contract for some
That was the best possible decision you could
They
make,
call him
considering
the
they
Wolf.
considering they would have spread the virus all over the place.
Nicolaus of Sparta
Okay.
Nicolaus of Sparta.
Alexa thought I was talking to her.
The oracle has spoken. To prevent Sparta's
My phone's almost dead. It's at like 37%, so I'm not playing anything or doing anything on it.
God, let this
I also paid rent today and
please. You do no harm. Please help
paid
us.
our house
Leave
phone
us.
and car insurance. I paid the cell phone bill yesterday, so the only outstanding bill is the internet. And that's just because they don't bill it until like the 14th. Yeah, the Oracle said that let me explain before the whole sequence goes through. The Oracle in Sparta told the Spartans that this child born under this time or star or whatever had to be sacrificed to the gods to make sure that Sparta was going to stay safe. And back in the day, the oracles were the end all be all. They were the voice of the gods, especially the Oracle of Delphi, which was the big one. And so they were sacrificing Alexios. That's your Cassandra, my character's little brother, up there. That's why they're holding her back. And her mom is saying no, because her mom, it's not just because she's being emotional. Her mom knows that their bloodline's being targeted. And she's, but because she's just a woman in Sparta, she doesn't have any power. They had more power than a lot of women in history. But it was still a male-dominated society. They were taught to read, write, music, fight, whatever, just like the men were, but they still didn't have a lot of say-so. And so they're sacrificing Alexios. Well, the reason why Cassandra's on Cephalonia and basically grew up there is because of what happens in this sequence. She goes and tries to save him, and ends up throwing the priest off the cliff, and then her father, the man that she thought was her father anyway, you find out later he's not actually her blood father, throws her over the cliff because of the fact that they can call her a murderer because she accidentally knocked the priest over the cliff. And in Sparta society, it's black and white. There was no gray area. There was Spartan honor or there was dishonor. Period. That was it. And so he throws you over the cliff. Both children survive, believe it or not. You know, you see Cassandra because I'm playing her. Alexios survives as well. But Myrene, your mother doesn't. Myrene doesn't know you survived. You find this out later. She finds Alexios that night. She goes down into the bottom of the cliff, and she finds Alexios, and she takes him to a temple to try to pray for him to save his life. And the priestess there lies to your mother, saying that he died, and the cult keeps him and poisons his mind. While you survive, take the spear of Leonidas. You got the spear tip of Leonidas. It was passed down to you by your mother. You can see it right there in her belt. And she runs and she finds a boat, and she ends up in Kephallonia, where Marcos finds her washed up on shore, and basically takes her on as a servant. And trains her to become a Mystios. And so during the course of the game, and this is not spoilers, anybody, it's been so long since the game came out, you can watch walkthroughs now of the entire storyline. But as you play through the course of the game, you find all of these things out, and you reunite with your mother. You find that you actually do find your birth father, who is Pythagoras, the guy who invented the Pythagorean theorem, the mathematical formula that is like the base for just about everything we do nowadays with algebra and calculus and all that stuff all the way up. And it turns out that the reason why your bloodline was being targeted is because you are descended from the first civilization. Like a mixture of human and God, as how they put it. And even though the first civilization weren't gods, they were just super powerful precursors. They actually created man in this world of Assassin's Creed. Man was created, the humans were created as servants for the first civilization. And then we decided we rebelled, of course, and we learned to think for ourselves. And some of the people that were in the civilization didn't like that we rebelled, but others kept encouraging it. And they take on different names. Like when I was playing Assassin's Creed 3, they mentioned that Juno was talking to the main character in 3 before he goes into the Animus. Juno was one of the main factors, main people that got heavily involved in trying to save humanity. Like in 3, you find out that there's this huge solar flare coming to destroy the Earth. And so the first civilization saw that because their mathematics and stuff were so advanced that it seemed like they could see the future. And so they worked to leave messages and stuff behind, and they also can talk through time sometimes, to try to stop humanity from being destroyed. stuff like that. It's a very interesting, very convoluted frickin' storyline. In this one, you learn more about the first civilization and most all of the heroes that you hear about, from Leonidas to whomever, were most likely descendants of first civilization, and that's why they were so strong. It's because they were descended from them. Oh, come on. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah. Yeah. I took out the strongest guy. Oh, you're gonna text with Jack? You might be asleep.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Who knows? He might be hanging out with his mom. His phone might be dead. I don't know. The only thing I can think of is to actually call Jackie or Jack and see if you get a hold of him that way. Especially Jackie. So, yeah, no problem.
I lost a couple good men in the scrap with those pirates. The seas are more dangerous now that Sparta and Athens are at each other's throats.
We need new recruits to better our crew.
I know where to start. The best archer I know. He'd be a valuable asset.
When can we meet him?
Well, you're going to have to persuade him.
What do you mean?
You get him aboard and I'll talk him into it. A little drachmi should sweeten the deal.
So you want me to knock him out?
No. Well, maybe just pacify him a little. Then get him to the ship so we can have a little talk. Everything will be fine. I promise you.
Yeah, he's sleeping. Okay, so he hung out with his cousin all day and then got tired and went to bed on time. Okay.
Get that sail up!
That's the island.
Well, considering what time it is here, to me that's kind of on time.
I should send Icarus up to get the lay of the land.
That's true. He was already asleep. So.
Archers, take your march! Ready oars for docking?
Come on, climb. Thank you. I know my
That's
target.
my target.
Well, yes and no. I mean, it's been a probably been a hard few days for Kat, and I don't want to get into it, of course, because she went into it a little bit with when you were on with us the other night.
I could use someone with your strength.
And
Join my crew.
sounds like Jack had a busy day.
You'll make a worthy addition to the crew.
So I know how to put a recruit on my ship. I don't need him. I'm not hiring him. I just had to do it because of the damn, you know, thing. I gotta loot the treasure that's on the other side of this camp. I don't even have to kill anybody. I just have to loot. I can do that. What's great is I could technically assassinate everybody because they're all standing with their backs to me. We've done it before. And I just did it again. Y'all are dead. Playing through on Nightmare is going to take much longer than the first time I played through this game. Oh yeah, because I have to be much more careful. In comparison, you know, my new game plus, I don't have to be as careful because I've got the Amazon set already. And the Amazon set allows me to just, like, you know, heal from it real much faster.
I got him.
Good. He'll be a valuable asset to the crew.
Will he be enough?
Don't worry. There'll be plenty of opportunities to recruit more people as we go.
Something tells me we're going to need them.
We should set a course for Megaris. A long voyage can be relaxing, but we are not really the cruising type.
Let's see. Bounty on merchant ships. Poison in the air. The enemy is slowly settling into strong positions. Put some spice in their routine so they have something to fear. So I'm going to take that one and that one and that one. This one I can't do until I'm like level 30. But I'm not going to be level 30 in 6 days, so that ain't happening. Okay. Level 10.
I make a note of anything I hear.
Cool. Now what? Yes. And then another one there, and then I'll open up that one. And then I'll start working on the assassin stuff over here. So, I have to pee. Kill Spartan soldiers with heavy. Oh, this. I thought since it said poison in the air that it was just gonna, you know, basically kill things with poison. I'm gonna have to let that lapse. Yeah. They don't give you a true description of the damn. At least that, not that I noticed, of the things. Move, dog. Move. Move, move. And and it's a little frustrating for me, because go on. Because if I had known that it was going to be killing Spartan soldiers, I wouldn't have taken it because pardon me, because my next mission, my next quest when I get to focus is all about helping the Spartan army and killing a bunch of Athenian soldiers, which is like the exact opposite of the damn quest. Did I tell you that I got a light for my room? Yeah, because the bulb, because my in my room there's a flush, an old school mid-century modern, so I like it, but a flush ceiling mount light. There's no fan in my room, and it's not safe for me to stand on my bed. And it's not safe for my mom to stand on my bed, and that's the only way you could get to the light, because I've got a queen size bed in a small room, and so you wouldn't be able to put a step stool or a ladder and still be able to next to the bed and still be able to get to it. So I talked to my mom, and she suggested I get like a table lamp or something and put it on the top of the bookshelf on the dresser next to my bed. Well, I've got a bunch of pop vinyls and collectibles up there, and nowhere else to put them. Nowhere else to put them, unless I want to box them up and put them in my closet. So I was like, you know what? Instead of getting a lamp and putting it on the top shelf or whatever, I decided to get a plug-in wall lamp. They make them, and so I got this gooseneck lamp, and I plugged it in. I mounted it to the wall, and then I just plugged it into the outlet that's at the bottom of the wall where I hung it, and now I have light in my room again. The only other light that I have in my room is another flush mount light, but it's above the sink that I have in here, and so I'll be able to put the footstool here and change the bulb if I need to later, because it'll be safe to do that there. But it drives me crazy. I've been slowly cleaning my room a little every day. Tomorrow is like the car. I had planned on doing a lot more than tomorrow than is going to end up being accomplished, because I have to go and get the car looked at. So I won't be able to do I wanted to clean the front of the cabinet, the lower cabinets, and in the kitchen, and the front and side of the refrigerator. Because the puppies tend to urinate on the front side of the damn refrigerator. And then Mom mentioned moving the board we've got in the kitchen over, so that we can clean the floor in front of the stove and the refrigerator, and then moving it back so we can clean the floor in front of the cabinets in front of the sink, and then we can put it back in place, and I can clean the rest of the floors in the kitchen, because it's disgusting. It needs to be done. It's just like but it's a big production to do it. And all because the people who owned this house before, who did the renovations to make it look nicer, didn't seal the damn floor. You know the laminate tiles that you can buy? Yeah. Fucking annoying. But they should have just left it as is. We probably still would have bought the place though, huh? But they should have just left it as is, and then we could have planned for the floor sagging and stuff and the whatnot. Because the year after we bought this place, the housing market in California went through the roof. You cannot get even a single wide like ours for $8 grand anymore. You're looking at least 10 to 15. And the housing market has gotten so crazy in California that house flippers have started buying mobile homes and renovating them for profit. That's not supposed to be possible. That's how bad the housing market is here. Yeah, a double wide trailer in decent condition, not epic condition, but in decent condition, costs anywhere between $40,000 to $50,000 here now. Yeah, Karina's like, gee. I'm like, yeah, it's fucking insane. Yeah. We could in Arizona, but yeah, we'd starve to death. I know. Yeah, that's true. Barbara would put us up until we got our benefits, and we would be able to contribute to the household because we do have a Social Security, which doesn't matter as long as we're in the States. So, I know. I know. Yeah, I was telling Karina that there's only really 3 places. Karina and Jack have told them before. There's only really 3 places that I could go. Teresa's temporarily, because Jim wouldn't put up with me as living with them. I know he wouldn't. Carolyn, and Carolyn would let me live with them for fucking ever. And Barbara, because there's no way I'm moving out to the middle of nowhere, Kansas, where Cindy and Dave and Teresa Jean are. There's no way. But at least Barbara's in Arizona, which would be a step in the right direction. If it weren't for the fact that I'd lose all of my benefits altogether, including my Social Security, I'd move. Jack and Jackie would put me up in Canada with you guys. But I would lose even my disability if I went up there. So, and I don't want to live up there anyway. Not Canada in general, but where there's lots of snow. I don't. If we don't get nearly as cold here. I think the coldest it's ever gotten is in the upper teens, and that's very super rare. And I get bronchitis every year. Could you imagine how much worse off I would be if there was below 0 temperatures and snow? There is no way. I actually had to think about it because I used to want to move up to Oregon, Seattle, Washington, the Olympic Peninsula, which is the only American rainforest. And that's where Forks is from Twilight, is up in the rainforest. But like, they get feet upon feet upon feet of snow and tons of rain year round. And I'm just like, I had to rethink it. So Arizona, Texas, New Mexico, you know, places with dry heat are best for my lungs and my constitution anymore. Most of the places I've found though that on Redfin is in Sun City. It's the name of the place in Arizona. I would totally, if I had the money, dude. I said this in my stream earlier that you're not supposed to pray for money for yourself. So I was like, for those of you who pray and stuff out there, I want you to think about, I'm not begging you guys to do it, but I want you guys to think about, maybe praying that I win Publishers Clearinghouse, and I explain it's not for me. It really isn't. I would benefit from it, yes. But I want to get my mom and the dogs out of California. And I want to get us, to where we don't have to worry about making ends meet. And I told him it's not going to be all sunshine and rainbows and puppies, because I'm going to have to, if I win Publishers Clearinghouse, I'll have to start paying for my own health insurance. I'll have to start paying, income taxes and stuff. It's not, stuff like that, because I'll be getting income every week from the prize. So it's it's not like winning the lottery where it's one big lump sum and then you don't have to pay any more taxes on it unless you invest it. So, but it would make life a lot better for us in general. I'm getting a wanted level, basically. That's what the little red helmet at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen is. Because the quest is to take out merchant ships. I was gonna get them anyway, because when I get near focus, they're gonna, I'm gonna have to take out the Athenian blockade. Do the quest before not the quest, well, technically it's a side quest, before I go into the blockade. I think that's another merchant ship.
Get the oars out! Ramming speed! Spear now! Arrows are ready! More speed!
Speed up, speed up.
Woo! Feel that wind! Roll spear!
Initiate order.
Party on me! Let's send them to Poseidon!
Not mine. Oh, come on! I swung 4 times! Right through him! You saw that, right? Or you're about to see it. And nothing happened. He didn't take any damage at all. He took 2 swings at me and I was dead. The balancing in Nightmare Mode is stupid. It really is. They need to fix it. it's one thing to be on par and certain characters be a little bit above you because they're considered elites, so they have better equipment on them. But it's another thing for them to act like they're a level or two above you as an elite with how much damage they can do. And you're you know, there's usually some kind of, not just a trophy, but some kind of big benefit to trying to get through nightmare mode in this kind of thing. I mean, I'm playing super hard survival mode, or whatever you want to call it, Far Cry 5 in my other game, in the other game, because you get this special outfit back. You start out with it's called the Rook outfit, and it's you know, you basically get your uniform back because you were I'm gonna have to run. They're gonna be after me because I'm wanted. Anyway, I need to put the quest back. When you first come into Far Cry 5, you get chased down by the cult, and after you try to arrest Joseph Seed, and you get saved by this guy called Dutch, and because you're wanted by the cult, and the cult locked down the county, you would have been easily recognized in your uniform. So he takes it and basically burns it or whatever, and and you're stuck wearing just regular civilian clothing, and as you level up in the game, you can unlock, you know, by buying more outfits and stuff, you can unlock things. But I'm gonna go over this way. I took this photo. There's people that on here that are just really, really good at taking pictures, and there's other people that I'm not sure if they're even really trying when they take the pictures. Like that. What is that? You know, that's what is that? There's nothing. There's no focus. There's no. I took that too. They call it the golden ratio when you take pictures. That's ridiculous. What the hell? All up in somebody's face. Anyway, the golden ratio, it's a photography term. Basically, there's a grid, where you're supposed to, you know, have a subject, and you can see how the subject is the shark in this one. So you make that the focus, and the rest of it's all window dressing, basically. And I'm gonna actually give that a little love, because that was actually a pretty good picture. Some of these are just, you know, people wanted to say, hey, look, you know. I did that one too. Any of the gold ones that I come up on the screen with are ones that I took. There was this one that I found that was actually pretty good. That wasn't it. Where is it? Trying to get the picture to pop up because there's a picture over here near the blacksmith. But it's tricky. What's that? How has that got 2 likes? It's just a picture of Lexio swimming. I took that one. I'm gonna delete that one. That's not my best one. So I'm gonna take that one out. No, not the black and white one, a different one. Just like that one's not my greatest. I was experimenting. Take that out. There's actually a photo underneath the blacksmith here. Blacksmith icon. It's driving me crazy. That's not it. Where was it? There was this actual picture that I saw while I was running around. That was actually a really decent picture. It might be on a different server or something, I don't know. Yeah, okay. You're tired enough to stop talking, but not to stop watching my stream. Ah. Yeah, my babbling is not good for a headache. Joke. Joke. Chill. Anyway, alright. Get some rest. Yeah, get some rest. Don't try to push too hard too fast when it comes to like getting things ready for your guests. Okay? You don't want to put yourself in a worse physical state just to make people that aren't going to even be living with you happy.
It is, my friend. It's
Long term.
Slow down!
Okay. Okay. Night. Leaving party. Alright. There it is. Shit. See what I mean? I'm level 10, the shark's level 10. It took almost all of my fucking health. It's ridiculous. I know you can't answer me back, but it's fucking ridiculous. That means there's a major balancing problem, in my opinion. One segmented health, yeah. 1.5, okay. A little bit uphill, but not bad. You know, almost all of my health, that's ridiculously overpowered for being level 10, which is the same level I am. Running! Running for the boat. Guess I've waited too much longer, I was gonna die. Almost did drown.
Commander's left the helm! until the commanders return.
I saw the message you left on the board. What's happening?
I want to travel to the festival in the city. The merriment always draws a fine crowd.
Then why don't you go?
Bandits have set up camp along the path there, preying on wealthy festival goers. And that's not even to speak of the beasts plaguing the area.
You want me to spill the beast's blood?
No, all the bandits must die.
Damn.
All right, I'm in.
Good. You're doing me a great service.
You can leave everything to me.
I've got the archers! You don't stand a chance! I need to hunt her down.
They'll be watching for me. I need to be careful.
Where did that come from?
Who?
Someone calling a board for
Better go collect.
You're back. I took care of them. Thank you for all you've done.
I always finish.
Hi, Duck Duck. How's you doing, huh? What's up? Dog was licking his lips, so I'm being weird.
Welcome back, Commander. We spotted some sounders.
Sails up! Sails up!
Okay, quest map. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I took that one too. That's cool looking. That, like. Alright. Not quite my cup of tea. Hello, Ducky.
There's some debris in the water. The war has changed the face of the big world. If it's not Spartans or Athenians, it's bandits and pirates.
What?
God protect us all from mankind.
Are you okay back there? Oh, 'cause Ducky was looking down the hallway and then Gibbs went woof at me. So, thought I'd ask. Hi. Hello, Ducky. You just want somebody to love on you, huh? You just want love. You guys come and lay down with me in the bedroom and stuff because I actually pay attention to you. Huh? Yeah. Oh, come here. Come here, come here. Oh. Love the ducky. Love the ducky. Scratch the ducky. Scratch the ducky. You weren't gonna fall. Okay, come here. Come. There we go. Oh, I loved puppy. Who's my guy? Yeah. You're my guy, huh? You're my guy. He just needs love, Gibbs. You want some love? Okay. You both get some love. There you go. Ducky. Gibbs gets love too. That better? What? I just rub and scratch in your belly. It's what you normally want. Is that all you needed? I'm doing some stuff on my phone while I get the dogs to calm down, relax. Calm, relax. Don't keep fighting sleep. You're like a toddler. What was... It was a truck. Come on. Get here. Oh, Gibbs. Stop. No woofing. Cars are allowed to go in and out of the area, you know. Don't you know? Don't you know? Okay. This is gonna be special.
The Athenians have blocked the entrance to the bay!
Get that sail up!
recording, I don't have to worry about stuff. Wait a second, I'm upgrading something in my fishing game on my phone. Let's say my computer. He wants somebody to hold him and love on him while he sleeps. I have no idea what he wants. Hello, Ducky. Okay, now my guy is fishing on the way. See if I can get these. That's right. That kind of shield doesn't allow me to. That is not. Ducky. Lay down. Right here. Lay down. Lay down. Right here. Lay down and be a good boy. Right there. Snuggle and sleep. Okay? Okay? Basically just has to manhandle my dog to get him to lay down and snuggle with me and his Bubba. Shouldn't have to manhandle the dog. He has this, these stubborn streets a mile wide. Hi. Don't you start fussing because I started touching your brother. It's 8:30 at night, dude. And you're fussing and tired, huh? Need to go outside? Okay. 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 Get down. Man. Go, go, go. Go on. I gotta put my phone in my pocket. So it counts my steps. Go on. I was, taking the dogs out. Now I'm gonna put the gate up and close the curtain. It won't stop Ducky from whining at me, but stop him from coming and demanding to be pet on because he's tired and he doesn't want to sleep. having a forever toddler in the house. Pet me, play with me, pay attention to me. I don't care what you're doing, just me. I want a couple hours to myself, doing what I want to do, instead of having to do chores. Right, I already did that.
Speed up!
I'm caught between the ship and the
Over Owen! Let's move!
a small island.
Watch them, Commander! They are heading this way!
Let's go!
As we can!
Get ready to fire!
We fought a good fight, not for the last time, sure. What I is fighting so far. Spartans are preparing for a final push to rid the region of Athenians.
Of course, knowing my luck, if I was allergic to cats, I still get a cat that's like demanding attention constantly. So, because we've had a couple of those with me growing up before I got allergic to cats. I was allergic to a type of flower growing up that was right underneath my window, and over time I got less allergic to it. I can't remember the name of it. I know it's the flowers that E.T.'s holding in the pot that he brings back to life, but I can't remember the name of them.
The wolf takes no prisoners!
By the way, if you remember from the cliff scene when Cassandra accidentally killed the priest, that guy, not the one speaking, but the other one, was the one holding her back
He dares not face you.
on that
With
cliff.
honor on the battlefield. He knows you are too strong. He knows Athens' days in Margolis are numbered. And he knows Athens is next!
Excuse me.
You destroy...
They were in my way.
Skipping over.
If Nikolaos is your...
Did you...
Skipping over.
I've got...
You cannot ascend...
Skipping over, because I've done all this before. You basically tell Stentor that you want to talk to the wolf. He says, no. You try to convince him that you're Cassandra.
I'm ready.
He doesn't believe you.
I think...
He hires you as a mercenary to go and do things to conquer Megaris, however you want to put it, for Sparta, by doing various things, you know, exploration, stuff like that. Eventually have to take out the leader of the area, and then you have to do a battle, pardon me, Then you have to do a battle, a conquest battle, where you basically have to win the battle for them too. It's ridiculous. You do that. Yeah, that makes me look like Lexia or Lexa. Wonder if they have, if I even have the. I got the hunter's belt. And then I wonder if if I have the hunter's boots. Burnt greaves, plated Greek sandals. No, but those look kind of like they fit. Not quite, but you know, close enough. And now she looks kind of badass. I wonder. Pythos, Pylos, Timeless Eyes, Coach Death, Mercenary here. Pylos, Pegasus, Odysseus. Okay. Nope. I'll keep it so that you can't see anything.
If I want to get close to the wolf, I'll have to help Stentor defeat the Athenians. I shouldn't waste any time.
Walk around the battlefield, looting bodies. Okay. Now we're going to explore the area because I have to find different areas to do things in. Oh, that's a bounty hunter after me. Which bounty hunter? Mercenary, whatever you want to call him. Undiscovered, so I need to get somewhere where I can use my eagle. Cephalon the Lucky Drunk. So poison doesn't work, assassination doesn't work. Well, he takes less damage from them. He's still there because it says that my watchers are at 0.
Where did those come from?
They shot from here. They can't be far. I swear they were in here. The reward for your hand will feed me for a year.
Come on. Oh, come on. I hit the dodge button. Son of a bitch. Oh, come on. You can't put your bow away and then instantly go into a special move. That's fucking cheating.
You've got ants on your side, but not for long.
Oh, come on. Hit the dodge buttons. I hit all sorts of buttons. Okay, I hit the dodge button just as he's moved, and nothing fucking happened. And now he killed me. He's level 9. He's a level below me. And he's doing as much damage as a level 13 does in easy mode. To a level 9. Or 10. I might give up on doing nightmare mode because this is literally like trying to walk up a mountain made of loose sand. It's ridiculous. You'll get there, but you have to fight like hell to do it. And if you stop, you'll get buried. And for me, games are supposed to be fun and relaxing, not mental anguish. I really don't care. I really don't care. I am going to quit. And I will be back because I am going to load up my higher level New Game Plus character. Fuck this shit. I forgot, I don't have to completely quit the game. Fuck this. Actually, I probably should quit and come back because I have the stream labeled as Nightmare Mode, and playing as my higher level character is not going to be Nightmare Mode. I'll be right back.